Gidelim Kadara'ya. Vetra'nın görevini yapalım.
Gidelim bakalım.
Küçücük kümede ne çok sistem var ha.
Gerçekten öyle.
Düşünsene bir çıkıyoruz gemiden. Yani bu galaksi sisteminden. Kero tespih asmış şeye. Böyle tam camın olduğu yere.
Topuza vites topuzuna.
Kadara demedi mi o?
Kadara dedi.
Gözükmüyor ama inelim bizi.
İnelim.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Bu mimar niye hala gözüküyor ki?
Vetranix burası. Bilmiyorum ki.
Biz arızalı mısın be?
Yok yok değil.
Ne gezersin atmosferde?
Denetliyor işte suyu şeyi. Havadan bakıyor. Sıkıntı olduğumu inip düzeltiyor.
Burada mı?
Dışarıdadır.
İşaretleyelim.
Olur.
Son 3 görev.
Sonra da direğe bakarız.
Aynen Nexus'a gideriz
Hı
buradan.
hı. Hem bir kardeşimizle konuşuruz.
Evet dışarıda
SAM
dediğin
Noduna'ya
gibi.
gideceğiz. Vetra zaten yanımızda. Liam yetti ya.
Aynen. Bozdu işleri.
Vetra Kora mı gidelim?
Hı hı.
Tamam.
Geçelim sıfır güvenlikten.
Geçelim.
Bari bir adam koyun şuraya ve topluluk mopluluk.
Bir de zıplayarak bile geçiliyor.
Aynen.
Adam akıllı bir şey yapsınlar.
İyi yakın. Gerçi
Whoa,
buradan
look
gideceğim.
out! Ah, what was that for? Just making sure we're still awake.
Artık hiç dışlanmış yok.
Evet.
This is it. Can't wait till you see the view. You were right. The view is great from up here. We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you. A race? Up this cliff? Less talk, more climb. Let's go, Pathfinder. And no jump jets. No one likes a cheat.
Kaybedeceksin diyelim.
Yani.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Düşmeyelim de şakalaşırken.
You
İyi
can
ki Drack'i
try.
getirmemişiz.
Try
Tırmanamaz
and
da.
go with
Kırardı
before a
ya daha.
fall.
Baksana tırmandığımız yere.
Kadara'nın Everest'i.
Evet har böyle.
Yok ya hile
Bence de.
yapmayalım.
Vetra sonuçta bu.
Yani. Kaybettik sanırım.
Galiba. Vetra yukarıda çay içiyor şu an.
Piknik masasını hazırlamış.
Aynen.
Having fun? Told you I'd show you. Oh, I am well and truly shown. Wow. It's all going to be like this, huh? No. Better.
Harbi güzel yer ama.
Evet.
For 14 months I wondered if I'd made a mistake coming here and dragging my sister with me. I don't wonder anymore. Boarding the Tempest that day was the best decision I ever made.
Çok çılgın değilim. Harbi çılgınca girdi.
Yani.
It's been a wild ride, huh? Wouldn't exchange it for any other.
Nereye? Şuraya falan tırmandık herhalde ya da buraya.
Bildiğin dağın tepesine çıktık ya.
Evet.
İyi oldu ama.
Arabacık nerede?
Vetra ile manzara izlemece.
Aynen.
Kora gelmedi bak.
Evet. Artık konuşacak kimse kalmadı.
Vetra was
Evet
looking for you.
Aa, Vetra.
Hayda. Ulan daha yeni görüştük ya Vetra.
İşte
Daha da
nasıl
söyleseydin
geçti
ya.
falan diye belki.
Olabilir.
Manzara çok iyi değil miydi sohbetleri?
Şu Liam'a bir daha
bakalım.
soralım ya film gecesini.
Soralım. Diyem artık hadi ya.
Of all, the oldest new world. I like it.
Yok başka bir şey.
We'll talk later.
Bunlar herhalde yaptı
know
ya
it.
biz yokken.
Bilmiyorum daha olmadı ya da tarayacaktı ya tarım videoları arasında.
Tamam da bu kadar zaman geçti aradan.
Doğru.
Gerçi Liam da gevşek adam.
Aynen öyle. İyi. Olsun yine de iyi tecrübe puanı.
Evet.
Asıl bu imkansızdı. Bravo. İyi.
Gayet iyi hem de 89.
Böyle sıradan gitmek en güzeli.
Bence de.
Ödülleri toplayalım. 70 olmuş ödenek. ...70'e kaça? 120 mi istiyordu yeni takım kurmak?
150 sanırım bu sefer.
160 ikimiz de bilemedik.
Evet.
Dondurucu kapsülden de ödülleri alalım da.
Alalım.
Kalmasın. Samanyolu
Verisi
araştırma
gerekiyor.
verisi 0 zaten şu an. 100 oldu neyse
İyi
ki.
oldu ama silah yaptık.
Evet.
O zaman Vetra ile bir konuşalım.
Konuşalım. Aşağıdadır o.
Sonrasında da Nexus'a
Nexus'a.
doğru gidelim evet.
Kredi artık 750 geliyor.
Artık krediye ihtiyacımız yok ya.
Paragani.
Aynen.
Yanlış olmuyor doğru. Bu araba da bazen yukarıda bazen aşağıda.
Evet öyle. Herhalde bakım yapılırken aşağıda oluyor.
Olabilir. Şahan abi ne?
Hey, Ryder. What are we going to do if Meridian isn't what we expect? What do you mean? What if it isn't where it's supposed to be? Or it doesn't work the way we think it does?
Şu an için endişelenmeye gerek yok.
Yani.
Let's not worry about things we don't know yet. It's just we never really know what we're going to get with this remnant stuff. I've been going back and forth. Glee one second, worry the next. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Learn that the hard way.
Ümidini kaybetme.
Aynen öyle.
We still have to try. We still have to hope. You're right. Of course you're right. We didn't give up to the worst of it, and we're not going to start now. Whatever happens, let's try to have fun doing it. Haven't we so far? 2 galaxies worth.
O zaman Nexus'a.
Gidelim bakalım.
Lan farlar açık kalmış. Alo.
Herhalde onları deniyorlar şu an.
Alo.
Motor çalışıyor. Sesini mi dinliyorlar? Ne yapıyorlar? Bilgisayara bağlı baksana orada. Herhalde
Evet.
sıkıntı var mı diye bakıyorlar.
Dokunamıyoruz ama biz bilgisayara.
Kelo, Suvi. Sürün bakalım Nexus'a.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Önce direkt baba.
Evet, bekliyor direkt bizi.
Oyun oynayacağız.
Neydi o? Harman kursağının neydi?
Hatırlamıyorum ki. Değişik
Neyse
bir
şimdi
isim var.
görürüz. Ateş
Tamam.
püsküren harman kursakları. Hadi bakalım.
Hem direktlik oyun.
Gerçekten öyle.
I don't care what she says.
Carrie ile de bir konuşuruz.
Olur, konuşuruz. Gelmişken zaten herkesle konuşuruz ya.
Evet.
Ama direkten sonra bir kardeşimizin yanına gidelim.
Olur.
The others aren't here yet, but it shouldn't be long.
The others?
Kesh and Vorn. If we're gonna teach you Krogan games, we're gonna need more Krogan.
Vorna diyelim.
I thought you didn't like Vorn.
What, just 'cause I ride him hard? He's smart, real handy with plans, kept the colony alive and going
Vorn
after we
cidden
left the
Krogan bilim
Nexus.
adamı ya.
Evet.
Kesh made a good choice there. Not that I had any say in the matter.
So, fire-breathing Thresher Maws of Doom?
That's right. Pretty basic game. First one Krogan kids usually play.
I've seen vids, and I know Thresher Maws are damn huge. But fire-breathing Thresher Maws of Doom? That sounds like overkill.
You'll see, it's great.
Right, so what are the rules?
Kids game, remember? It's simple. Burn down all the other pieces on the map. You win.
Nasıl yani yakmak?
Soralım.
Wait, burn down as in actual fire, or metaphorical fire?
What do you think?
Gerçek bence.
I'll load
Bence
up
de.
many flamethrowers when the others get
Alev
here.
saçarları dolduracak.
Well,
Mini
Lan bu
alev
nasıl
the
oyun?
table's fireproof, I think.
Mini.
Yeah, just don't hit the drinks. Bartender will have a fit.
Hadi bakalım.
Nerede oynuyoruz?
Konuşalım tekrar.
I don't believe you. You're putting me on.
Oh, Dutch, would I lie to you?
Yes. Yes, you would. Absolutely. Surfing a shuttle as it crash lands on an asteroid. No one's that crazy. Not even you.
Masaya mı geçeceğiz acaba?
Olabilir.
Best landing ever.
Gözükmüyor da.
İşin komiği tamamlandı gözüktü.
Evet.
Harbiden de
Gözükmüyor.
tamamlanmış. Keşke görseydik nasıl oynandığını.
Aynen öyle.
I don't believe you. You're putting me on.
Evet, tamamlanmış.
Üzdü be.
Barmenle de konuşalım gelmişken.
Dutch mı?
Ben de
Aseri.
sevmiyorum ya. Aseri ile konuşalım. Dutch bir tuhaf.
Welcome to the vortex.
No one's that crazy.
Yok ki.
Mecbur Dutch'la da konuşuruz o zaman.
Right? Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it a shot?
Ver
How
bakalım.
lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Doğrudur, içelim ya.
Doğrudur diyelim, aynen.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent.
Ket kanı mı ne bu?
Her şey olabilir.
Hayda. İçiyormuş hayali. Lan ne oluyor?
Oha.
Lan üstümüze
Yamultu
basıyorlardı,
resmen.
evet. Ulan da aç. Verme bir daha öyle şeyler. Görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz. Liam'a ver. Hadi görüşürüz.
Aynen. Ya hafif bir çarptı ya, küçük bir baş dönmesi.
Liam etki bile etmez ya.
Evet.
Liam'da karaciğer falan yok. Direkt de ortak özellikleri. Ciğersiz
Doğru.
olmaları.
Doğru.
Geçen diyor diye direkt 3 tane ciğerim yok diye.
Aslında kardeşimizle konuşmadan önce anılarımıza bakalım.
Olur bakalım.
Belki onlarla ilgili de konuşabiliriz.
Olur.
Onları-
Zaten toparlamıştır, o da dinlendi.
Evet. Ha, hala temizlememişler şu kapıyı.
Harbiden ha. Daha ne bekliyorlar? Bütün harklar burada.
Evet. Rezil ark.
Ne rezil hark?
İnsana
Ha.
Oh, I
ark ya.
can't wait to go to Aya. Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
Oraya yerleşmiyoruz ki.
İşler karmaşık diyelim ya. Yalan
Yani.
These things
söylemeyelim.
take time. There's not much room on Aya. We're still proving ourselves to them. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Umudunu kaybetme vatandaş.
Yani.
Birlikte başaracağız.
Yani çömelmiş koruma.
Aynen.
Do you know why I asked to be placed with you?
I believe you possess an emotional impulse to be among your own kind.
More than that, I seek someone who understands me.
Complete understanding of a unique consciousness is impossible.
I disagree. It's the only possibility worth exploring.
Antikle de konuşalım.
Aynen, önce antikle konuşalım bakalım. Ne
My
yapıyorsun?
liberator. Welcome.
Yok bir muhabbet.
Thanks for your time.
Ya bütün gün
It would
Sam'le
seem
muhabbet
that is all I
ediyorlar.
have to give
Evet.
For now.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Oynat bakalım sen.
Sonuncusu zaten, oynat.
Evet
Let's see
öyle.
it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castis, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec.
Vakarian mı?
I checked with my son Garrett.
Aa, Garrus'un babası.
Harbiden de öyle.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh.
Shepard da geçti, hayda.
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide.
İnanıyor diyordu Garrus
Evet.
babası için.
And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come.
Kral
Takes after
Garrus.
you, and it's heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castis.
Take care.
Yes.
Vay be.
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
Though we'll keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting
Mantıklı olanı
starts.
yapıyorlar.
Evet.
We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope For your mother.
Ölmemiş yani.
Kulağına kapsülüne koymuş resmini gizlemiş.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis.
Senden bile şey
He
yapmış,
hoped it
saklamış
would halt further
sonradan.
progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Bu muhteşem bir haber.
Sam?
Harbi çok iyi haber.
İyi
This
ki
is the best
kardeşimizle
news
şimdi
that I've heard
konuşmamışız.
in a long
Aynen
time.
öyle.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion, Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
Vay be baba Ryder.
Planı soralım önce.
Soralım.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this
Mezara
knowledge.
kadar baba.
Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Reaper'ları da soralım.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
Garrison'ın cinayetini soralım.
Soralım.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Gidelim bakalım.
Evet. Hemen.
Got it.
Babamızın
Need to go
yaptığına
find
bak
Mom.
ya.
Aynen öyle.
Annemizin sağlığı aynı şekilde devam ediyor. Yani durağanlıkta.
Doğru, ölmemiş.
Evet. Ve ilerlememiş de.
Doğru.
Tedavisini bulduğumuz anda eskisinden de iyi olacak. Sam de yanımızda.
Your father's personal logs.
Samanyolu acil durumu.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious benefactor.
Sıradan her şeye soralım. Hayırseverden başlayalım istersen.
Aynen öyle.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
Kim acaba bu hayırsever?
Evet, bilmiyoruz.
Diğer hanım mesajına bakalım.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Liara.
Liara ne olur ne olmaz diye
Aynen
mesaj
öyle.
göndermiş. Birlik S.O.S'i, Turian S.O.S'i.
Birlikten başlayalım.
Olur.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
This is Paladin command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Hiç özletmemiş ses.
Harbiden. Nefreti ses.
I'm
Hayırsever
securing
kim
these Milky Way
gerçekten?
reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Hayırsever kim gerçekten
Acaba
ya?
hayırsever şey olabilir mi?
Liara mı?
Evet, gölge simsarı olarak.
Olabilir gerçekten.
Bana en mantıklı şu an o geldi.
Çünkü Liara hep yediğin yapmak istiyordu.
Evet öyle.
Cidden gölge simsarı olduktan sonra olabilir.
Çünkü şeyi çok fazla. Maddi manevi kaynağı.
Bir daha sevme bakalım.
Bakalım.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Yok.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Vay be, annemiz de burada demek.
Aynen öyle. Gidelim kardeşimizle konuşalım.
Gidelim
O
bakalım.
nerede ki? Burada mı? Dondurucuda mı hala?
Şeydedir, revirde.
O şeyde zaten. Diğer tarafta. Dondurucu
Bir de
kapsüllerin
dondurucu
orada.
kapsüle de bakalım.
Bakalım. Niye şey çalıyor? Ne görev var burada?
Ayakkabı kutuları. Hyperion dondurucu kanadın ara. Sürgünlere teslim edilmek üzere malzemeler çalınmakta. Nexus hangar yöneticisi Nexus ve Hyperion etrafındaki gizli zolalara dikkat etmeni istedi. Aa, bu kalmış burada. İyi,
Bunu da mı biz
ayarlarız.
yapalım be?
Şeyde falan bulmuştuk, limanın orada.
Doğru. Bu taraflarda mı?
Aynen burada.
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
Bir de yaşam güvertesini arayacağız. Onu da ararız.
Yani.
Kardeşimizle konuşalım da.
Kardeş nerede? Burada değil mi?
Doktora soralım.
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilken?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. Mariette heard the truth.
Aa, ilk katil.
I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Mantıklı.
Bence de.
Makes sense. Good luck.
Sonuçta öldürmeyi denedi o da.
Kardeşimiz nerede acaba?
Cidden ya. Aa, burada. Dondurucu kanatında.
Gidelim bakalım.
Welcome to Andromeda.
There you are. What's all this about? Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
Asla inanmayacaksın diyelim.
If you
Sürpriz.
could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Babam
Well,
diyormuş.
Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me...
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow. How is this possible?
Babam asla vazgeçmedi diyelim. Babamızın planları.
Yani evet.
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up. Not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Tedavisini bulmamız lazım.
Yani.
Scott sende.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic
Çok
knowledge,
iyi.
information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Güvende tut.
Kesinlikle. Sam
Just
de en
make
az
sure
bizim
she
kadar
stays
istiyor.
safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Sam aileden ya.
Aynen. YZ kardeş.
Aynen öyle.
Konuşmayalım hiç.
Bence de. Rahat
Açılır
uyusun.
maçılır.
Belli mi olur? Scott nereye gitti 2 dakikada?
Ne
İyi
bileyim.
neyse ki tamamen toparlamış o da.
Yatıyor.
Scott.
Hey,
Hey.
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
a little. Though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
Her şey kontrol altında.
Some speed bumps along the way, but nothing we can't handle.
Uh-huh. What kind of speed bumps?
There's a race of aliens called the Ket. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them. We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of pushing a plastic jar.
Soralım, özlüyor mu Samanyolu'nu?
Yani.
Feeling homesick at all?
Still trying to get my sea legs, but I think about what might have been if everything hadn't gotten screwed up.
Ne olabilirdi?
What do you think would be different?
Well, while you were looking for Prothean artifacts, I was standing watch over a Mass Effect relay. Hell of a thing to stare at every day. I dream about what was on the other side, the adventures I would have, the things I would accomplish. But when everything got screwed up, well, I guess I'll never know.
Sorun neydi? Onu da soralım.
Screwed up how?
We'll start with Mom dying. I never cried so hard. And Dad? He was never the same after that. He put so much into Sam to save her, but... well, AI's as illegal as it gets in the Milky Way. After the Alliance kicked him out for it, everything changed. Suddenly being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
Neyse ki artık Helios'tayız.
Yani.
Annemle babam hakkında da konuşalım.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
Sure. What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I was going to ask you.
Habitat 7. There was this alien terraforming machine that had us stranded. Dad figured it out and shut it down. That saved us our ass. Then, hell broke loose. My helmet got smashed. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. Then Dad gave me his helmet.
He sacrificed himself?
Kahraman da.
Only one of us could make it, and he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
All those stories about him being an N7, kicking ass in the military. I always thought they were exaggerating.
You should have seen him in action. Taking out Ket left and right. It was
Çok iyiydi.
amazing.
Dad,
Tek başına bir harbi öyle tek kişilik orduydu. Nasıl tanıştılar?
What do you remember about how they met?
Well, she was in the Alliance researching early biotic implants. That's about the time she met Dad. He was on Earth for N7 training, I think. He says he swooped in and swept her off her feet. Had a whole bad boy in uniform vibe that was irresistible.
Dad?
I guess it worked. They got married. Then the First Contact War started, and he was sent off to fight. After that, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Big space station chock full of all sorts of aliens. Scary at first, but pretty soon I was playing laser tag with Turian and Salarian kids. Looking back on it, maybe that's why I'm here. The Citadel showed me life has no limit on possibilities. It made me ask, what else is out there?
Dinlen o zaman.
Aynen öyle.
Well,
Uzan
I'll let
dinlen
you take it
Scott.
easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Got a nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
Rahat ol Scott. Halledeceğiz.
Yaşam güvertesine gidelim o zaman.
Gidelim.
Showdown on Kadara, rivals vie for power on the Exile port. After a bitter fight with their rival outcasts, the collective has now claimed control of Kadara. Outcast leader Sloan Kelly was killed by
Şimdi
sniper fire.
o görevi de işaretleyelim. Pardon. Kim çalıyor lan? Yeter artık be.
Harbiden yeter.
Gemi küçüldü artık çalına çalına.
Baksana yeni yerleri açamıyoruz çünkü yer döşemeleri dahil her şey çalınmış.
Evet.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
İyi. Bu da bitti.
İyi oldu.
Gidelim harekat merkezine.
Olur.
Tenle falan konuşalım.
Konuşalım.
Cash'le.
Bizim şeylerle de konuşalım.
Pathfinder'larla mı?
Kaşiflerle,
Aynen.
evet.
Ha, şu lambayı yaptırın alo.
Harbiden.
They're just trying to boost our morale.
Bunlar da hala muhabbet. Sen de bir gezegene gideceksin. Konuşalım bakalım kendiyle.
Selam Kendros.
Did I hear this right? The Angara were made by the Remnant creators in that Meridian engine?
Evet.
There's a little more to it.
I can barely get my head around this already. But the Remnant defenses, those I'm sending people to investigate. Anything that has the Ket running scared is worth looking into.
Gönder bakalım Kendros.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Şimdi Cash'le Drack'e bakalım. Oradan
Bakalım.
etsin.
Zaten direkt hep Keş'in yanında.
Evet.
Ne zaman gelsek. Çok seviyor ya Keş'i.
Doğru.
Selam
I'm
direkt.
worried about. Hey there, Ryder. Let's keep it quiet. With all the areas of the station online now, Kesh is pretty
Hayda.
busy.
Daha iyi misin?
Soralım.
Not too sore from that fight, I hope.
Not half as sore as those bijacks, I'm sure. Look at her working. Isn't my granddaughter something?
Öyle.
Without her, this station would have fallen apart before you ever got
Biraz
here.
abartı oldu bu sanki.
Aynen. Selam Keş.
I hear a Krogan stirred up some trouble in Kadara port.
Hiçbir fikrimiz yok.
Aynen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Söyleme dedi direkt.
Right.
Direkt ne diyelim? Cash
Nothing more
aptal
for
değil
now.
ki anlamıştır
Try
çoktan.
not to
Öyle
die
ama
out there.
yine de söyleyemeyiz.
Aynen.
Multiple times. Got hard on the outfit's finances though, so we had to stop.
Well, that's a detail, I suppose.
No, that's when he got.
Hadi çalışın siz. Kolay gelsin.
Bakalım Ten ne yapıyor?
Benden önce Addison'a bakalım.
Olur. Selam Addison.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Soralım.
Soralım.
Kennedy ve çocuk ne oldu?
Have you caught up with Dr. Kennedy? Now she's back on the Nexus?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem very different.
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team. And somehow, she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason, you just
4
kick.
mu 6 mı?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear where I stand with most of my squad.
Well, early days, I guess. Life is so
So?
safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better, but they're not in the initiative.
Yani çocuğu sorduk,
Director
üniversite
Addison.
hikayelerini anlattı bize.
Pathfinder.
Gidelim Ten.
Gidelim bakalım.
Ve kaşifler.
Çocuğun ismini merak etmiştim.
Doğru. Önce tenle konuşalım.
Konuşalım.
Cora da burada zaten. Kaşif yardımcısı.
The Asari seem happy just to be alive, but the Nexus is running out of places to put them.
I know. The outposts can't come fast enough.
Hepsi hazır ten, hepsi hazır.
Aynen öyleler. Her yerde %100 yaşanabilirlik.
After what they've been through, you get to ask them.
I see your point. Just double them up in whatever quarters we have.
Easier said than done.
Ten hep topu başkasına atıyor.
Ryder, as I said before, you have more than proven your mettle as a Pathfinder. You stand on the threshold of greatness. If Meridian is everything you believe, our salvation is near. I always knew great things were in store for you. Did you have some other business?
Başka bir şey yoktan.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Hadi kolay
My
gelsin.
pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Umarım.
Rix ne
So it's
yapıyorsun?
official. You're part of our little club.
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
Zırhı çok güzel ha. Bunun için buradayız.
Diyelim.
Thought a Spectre could handle it.
Garrus'ın zırhına benziyor.
Evet.
So I hear.
From who?
Everyone.
Soralım bakalım sağ
Soralım.
kapılanları.
Any luck
Bulmuşlar mı?
finding other survivors from Natanis?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for.
Bayağı arıyor ha. Ve
Evet.
buluyor da.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
Onda Sam var sonuçta.
Evet öyle.
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful thing. I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
So, how are you finding the new post?
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that war. Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
İyi yapıyorsun, boş ver. Mason'ı soralım.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
Konuşabilirsin biri bizimle.
Yani.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find me.
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just not ready.
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
Zor.
Çok daha
They're
zordur.
completely different beasts.
Harbi
Hesap
çok
veriyorsun.
farklı.
As a
Aynen.
Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking at me, looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder is more rewarding.
Ama Spectre'lıktan kaşif olmak da
Good seeing you,
büyük
Avitus.
başarı.
Evet.
Stay safe out there.
O tecrübeyle bir de.
Aynen öyle, o anlamda zaten.
Cora.
Ne yapıyorsun Cora burada? Hep
You're a
burada.
hero to Apex, you know. I won't disillusion them much.
Sarissa'yla da konuşalım.
Konuşalım.
Sounds like our experience was a picnic compared to what the Solarians went through. Rake is determined to put an end to exaltation, and she'll have every bullet I can lend her.
Cora ile konuştun mu diyelim?
Diyelim.
Cora really idolized you. Have you spoken since?
A little. It's difficult to talk to someone who's that disappointed in you. But we do speak, and more importantly, listen. Reminds me of the days when I had students.
Şimdi ne yapacaksın?
Now that the Asari arc is safe, what's next for you?
I'll be tracking the Ket through their secret routes in the Scourge and
Bu
burning
tam
them out.
savaşçı zaten.
Öyle evet.
Sharding the Scourge will help everyone. Some incidental revenge is a bonus.
I never knew Matriarch Ashara, the last Asari Pathfinder. What was she like?
The best my people have to offer. Powerful, just, diplomatic. I was a dowdy soldier by comparison. I tell myself she'd understand why but she didn't think that way. Diplomacy allows compromise. War doesn't.
Cora said you fought plenty of battles, that you were the hero of Kirkus.
Ha. I survived Kirkus, anyway.
What happened?
The enemy fired artillery at civilian targets. I used my biotics to shield part of a city. I can make a good shield, as you've seen. I lost dear friends in that battle, but we saved a lot of people. That makes me a hero. I'll take it.
Görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz,
Good luck,
evet.
Sarissa.
Bayağı
On
alçak
to
gönüllü
glory,
aslında
Ryder.
Sarissa.
Evet.
Baksana, ben onun yanında pasaklı bir askerdim falan diyor.
Doğru. Rika.
Rika,
Ah,
selam.
Ryder, my hero. We Solarians have a tough road ahead. It's hard to wake up to such loss. But we are not the first, just one of many. Is there anything on your mind?
Öyle havadan sudan.
How are your people adjusting to life here?
We are resilient. Our lifespan is short, so we have a built-in drive to maximize every minute. Many of us are getting to the business of bolstering our numbers and looking for opportunities to settle worlds. I have a few select teams looking into the Ket. The better we know the enemy, the more prepared we'll be for whatever they throw at us next.
Mantıklı.
How did you get involved with the initiative?
My claim to fame in the Milky Way was that I found a way to restore the biodiversity of my
Aa,
home.
Mordin gibi bu da.
Evet,
For
öyle.
decades, we knew that the planet would soon be unable to sustain us, so I was something of a hero. My work caught your father's attention, and he, how shall I say, laid on the charm to enlist me for the initiative.
İyi de
Oh,
yapmış.
yeah?
Evet.
Your father could be very charming when he wished.
What is it you strive for? For you, I mean.
For me, all I've ever wanted is clarity. I devote much of my time looking in the mirror, trying to understand myself. Some might find it narcissistic, but in knowing myself, I can be true in the moment, with little self-interrogation. Ultimately, the motivation is to live a life free of regret. I have come close, thus far.
Babamızı soralım.
Soralım.
What can you tell me about my father?
He was a friend, and what he shared with me was shared in confidence.
Hayda.
But I can tell you, the Alec Ryder he showed to the world was but a sliver of the whole. He felt that to lead, he must project utter
Paraları
confidence.
iyiymiş demek ki.
Evet.
With me, he shared his fears and doubts, or at least a few of them. I considered that a great compliment.
Harbi iltifat.
Is Captain Hager doing well?
Hager is training to be my successor, if or when the need arises. We lost so many of our leaders during our captivity. It's left several roles open to fill. Hager is a dedicated officer. The sky's the limit for him. He'd make a strong Pathfinder.
Yakında değil umarım.
Yani.
You're not thinking of skipping out on us, are you?
Of course not. But life is a balancing act, and tipping points lurk around every corner. The better prepared he is, the smoother the transition.
Doğru diyor.
Yani.
Nice talking with you, Reka.
I am at your disposal, Ryder.
Kendine iyi bak.
Rika bize tapıyor zaten.
Evet, öyle. Onu seçtik çünkü.
Doğru.
Çok da iyi yaptık onu seçerek.
Evet. Eğer onu seçmesek demek ki kaptan olacaktı.
Evet.
Ama bu daha tecrübeli.
Tabii ki de.
Yanlış. Aa, Sid'e de uğrayalım hazır gelmişken.
Uğrayalım. Selam Sid. Sid yine meşgul ya.
Aynen. O zaman rıhtıma gidelim. Carrie'ye bakalım, yoksa oradan Tempest'a.
Olur.
İyi bilgiler öğrendik.
Aynen öyle. Babamızın arkadaşı olmasını beklemiyordum mesela.
Bakalım var mı burada bir şey? Gözükmüyor ama.
Yeri aynen şeyde gözükmüyor. Genelde yerinde oluyor.
Yukarıda oluyor. Tüccarlara da bakalım.
Olur,
Belki
bakalım.
arabaya bir şey gelmiştir.
Kalkan kapasitörü falan varsa alalım. Bunlara zaten ihtiyacımız yok.
Evet.
Kalıntı
Al ya.
lazım. Hep
Bu da
lazım.
ucuz bak.
Evet öyle. 456 gayet iyi fiyatı.
Evet. Ne çok mod var.
Evet. Dondurucu
Yakıcı
cephane alalım.
cephane.
Aynen.
Hepsini al.
Bence de. Hep kullanıyoruz.
Devre bozucu. Hepsi lazım.
Aynen öyle. Kalkan
Kalkan.
kapasitörü de lazım. Aşırı paketi lazım değil bence.
Evet, yedek yaşam desteği de bir işe yaramıyor.
Alınır bu da.
Aynen öyle. Hayda.
Citadel modeli.
Başka da bir şey yok gibi.
Evet öyle.
Burayı da sat. Oh. Azalmıyor bile para artık.
Aynen. Araç tüccarına bakalım, yeni bir mod falan var mı? Yok. Boyalar var.
Evet. O zaman bir şey kalmadı. Bir tek Carrie'ye bakacağız.
Evet.
Carrie de her seferinde farklı yerlerde oluyor.
Ya aşağıda oluyor ya yukarıda. Genelde burada oluyor ama.
Tam şu Carrie mi?
Değil.
Carrie'ye de benziyor ya. Carrie bu ya. Baksana.
Konuşulmuyor ama.
Demek ki yok. Şu an röportaj verebileceğimiz bir şey.
Öyleyse dönelim. Olduğunda veririz.
Yani. Bir maillerimize bakalım önce.
Bakalım. Sonra da Meridian'e.
Aynen öyle.
Bakalım Meridian görevi de çok heyecanlı. Nelerle karşılaşacağız acaba?
Evet, konuşmak isteyen
Hello.
yok sanırım.
Yok, evet. Çalıntı Nexus ürünleri. Gönderen isimsiz. Kaşif Ryder. Kadara'ya teslimat için Nexus çevresinde malzeme depolayan bendim. Bu malzemeler sadece hayatta kalmaya çalışan, çalışkan ve ezilmiş sürgünler içindi. Atılım, geleceklerine neredeyse hiç saygı duymadan onları kovdu. Bütün aileler çoğu isyanlara ya ucundan karıştı ya da sevdiklerinden ayrılmaya dayanamadıkları için terk etti. Sen boru hattını kapatmadan önce birkaç teslimat yapabildim. Bu onlara biraz zaman kazandıracak ve umarım tekrar ayakları üzerinde durmalarını sağlayacak. Nexus'taki görevimi bıraktım ve bu haklarından mahrum kalmış insanlara katıldım. Bilmeni isterim ki bu işi açgözlülük için değil, endişe ve şefkatten yapıyorum. Lütfen bunu kadar halkından çıkarmayın. Sana iyi şanslar.
Bu sefer görmezden geliriz. Bir daha olursa zaten ayrılmış.
Aynen
Bir
öyle.
daha olmasın.
Yanlış yapıyor ama yine de.
Tabii ki de çalıyor.
Gelsinler aramızı düzeltelim.
Yani.